Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to be talking about 10 things that you didn't know about me. Today's video is in collaboration with Barefoot Wine. Now Barefoot Wine are currently doing this really cool campaign which is called Bare Your Soul, and the idea is encouraging people to talk about their secret passions and quirky interests. And what a more perfect day to bare my soul, because it is International Day of Happiness, and it's been proven that if you're true to yourself and you're open and honest, it will make you a happier person. And I suppose I live by that mantra because I'm very open and honest and I kind of do what I want. However, there are some things that you don't know about me which I'm going to talk about. But before I start, I'm going to pour myself some of this Barefoot Wine Pink Pinot Grigio, which is a new wine of theirs, which says it's crisp and refreshing, and it's a dry rosé with like a fruity flavour, which is very much up my street. Beep, beep. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yes. Right, so 10 things that you didn't know about me. Let's get on it. My first job was a chambermaid in a hotel. So I would go in there and I would clean up people's hotel rooms, clean up after them, and it's kind of developed like this love for spring cleaning. I'd go to work and I'd be left alone to clean rooms, and it'd give me a lot of time to think and reflect. And back then when I was like a teenager, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, boys, etc. So it was a good thinking time for me. So now I kind of see spring cleaning as quite therapeutic. When I do like a big house clean, I just think about so much stuff and it's really relaxing, and I get a lot off my chest, but in my head, if that makes any sense. I collect fridge magnets and pins when I go away. Predominantly fridge magnet. When I go on holiday, I always get a fridge magnet, put it on the fridge, as I like to have like a visual aid of where I've been. It's kind of a bit dorky, but I think it's quite cute at the same time. Fridge magnets are so cheap to buy as souvenirs also, so you always manage to pick up a fridge magnet anywhere you go. When I was a kid, I used to play the clarinet. I was the only kid in my class that could pick it up and actually get anything out of it, so that's when I started lessons. I mean, I played it all through primary school. When I got to high school, however, I kind of started to think that it was a bit uncool. Unfortunately, I sort of just quit. But now I'm older, I really wish I'd pursued it, because, well, recently I went to New Orleans and I really want to get back into it. It'd just be so cool to be able to be like jazz clarinet player, or like someone that improvises and you can have a jam with. I'd love to get back into it. I used to do martial arts. My brother-in-law is an instructor, and he used to teach me when I was like 11, 12, like in the car park next to his house. And then when I got a bit older, I would have people over their house after school, and we'd have like martial arts lessons in the garden. But it normally ended up just me and my pals beating each other up. But I don't know why I didn't do it officially, like doing the belt things. I think it's just because he just taught me a load of stuff on the side. So I have a little thing for model railways. When I was at uni in my last year, I was making a mini portrait documentary on this guy who collected model railways, and because I did that and I got like introduced to his world, I really got into it, and I found it amazing, like that you can create this whole world and build all this stuff and completely cater it yourself. Like, that is so cool. I think when I'm older and I've got more time, it's probably something that I would just really love to get into, like have a train set going around my whole house. My dad is my biggest inspiration to me. When I was growing up, he was a cameraman, and he went off around the world shooting so many exciting TV programs and documentaries, and yeah, he really inspired me, and I really think that he's made me the person I am today, as I wanted to follow in his footsteps, and I feel like I kind of have, in a way. I don't think he realises how much he inspires me and how much I look up to him. Yeah, my dad's pretty awesome. So I'm kind of known for liking rock and metal music. However, I love folk music. It's like one of those little music tastes that I kind of keep to myself. I don't really talk about liking it because it just seems very out of character, I suppose. I don't know, but I really like acts like Pentangle, the Chieftains, Fairport Convention. I just really am into folk and kind of like the stories they tell in the music, and it's just a magical storytelling music genre. Since I went to America and I hiked through Yosemite, that has made me realise that I actually really enjoy hiking. So I went to America, trekked quite a lot when I was there, but I realised that it sort of released this really just like for it. Like, it's hard work, like walking up an incline for hours and then having to walk back down is hard work, but it's so worth it. I'd really like to go away on more adventures where I get to do hiking and get to see lots of sights. If I want to relax, I find that arts and crafts are a really good way. So like colouring in those foil scratch things where you scratch the foil and you kind of make a picture with it. I absolutely love them. My step-granddad used to get me those and I used to sit on the beach and do it, and I was completely in the zone. For some reason, doing stuff like colouring in and crafty stuff literally clears my head. Like, nothing else matters. I'm just fully concentrated on what I'm doing, and it's the only kind of time that I can really like put my phone down, ignore what's going on around me, and like do that. And the last thing is I used to be a big Amdram girl. So when I was growing up, I was part of various different drama clubs. When I was in Yorkshire, it was called Hats, and then I moved down to Norfolk and it was Norwich Young People's Theatre. And I played various different people. One of the people that I played, which was quite funny, was Captain James Fix from Around the World in 80 Days. And they literally stuck hair all over my chest to make me have a hairy chest. But I played like loads of different people. I've done like pantos. It's so cool. So that was me bearing my soul, and I feel a lot better for it. I don't know if you knew any of that stuff about me. They were my little hidden quirks and interests and passions. So as part of bearing your soul and the International Day of Happiness, you guys should share with me and everyone else your little hidden quirky interests or secret passions. So on social media, share what you love to do with a picture of it with the hashtag Bear Your Soul for me to see as well. I'd love to see, I'd love to know. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Have a great day! Bye!